Try to imagine a world without music. It's probably pretty difficult to do, isn't it? Music is everywhere, and we don't even acknowledge that it's there. So, if we expect to have quality music and quality musicians, why do we keep cutting music education from our school systems? It is so important because music is not only a form of entertainment, it can help improve many other life skills. This is why we need music in our school systems. In a 2014 article titled 20 Important Benefits of Music in Our Schools by the National Association for Music Education, also known as NAFME, they found that students who study music have improved memorization skills, increased coordination, they are more engaged in school, they have learned a lot more discipline through studying their instrument, they learn teamwork through chamber and small ensembles, and they even build self-confidence by achieving their goals. This article also states that students that study music often receive a higher SAT score than those who don't. They found that on average, students that do study music score 63 points higher on the verbal portion of the exam and 44 points higher on the math portion of the exam. Now, another article titled How Music Education Benefits the Brain in 2018 by Nina Kraus, she found that there are a lot of neural benefits within students who study music education, such as faster language, reading, and auditory processing skills. And she found that these students are also better at filtering out auditory noise, such as like chatter or like background noise, while listening to a lecture or someone speak. So they're a lot better at listening to what's important. In 2018, there was a children's music workshop, and they found that 1.3 million elementary students do not have access to music education. This is a huge problem because elementary is when students' brains are still developing at a very, very fast rate, and music helps benefit a lot of different parts of the brain. So the fact that there are so many schools that don't provide music education for their students is really disappointing. So as a solution to this, we need to start enforcing the laws that were put in place to help keep music in schools. Right now, there's an act called the No Child Left Behind Act of 2001. It was recently updated as well. The update and the original both state and define music education as well as other fine arts education courses as a core academic subject. This means that it is supposed to be offered in all schools, at least all public schools. And right now, that's not happening. Schools are holding other academic courses such as math, science, and English a lot higher than music and other fine arts. If this act was enforced the way it was supposed to be, students would at least have an option or access to taking a class that is related to music or other fine arts. So picture this. Picture less high school dropouts, more engagement in other classes and extracurricular activities. This is what Catherine Domkohler of her 2017 article, Music Education and the Multiplier Effect, says will happen. Since music has such a wide range of benefits, it can multiply the benefits of the music itself and spread it even farther. And so she thinks that if we have music in our schools, this is what's going to happen. People are going to have better grades in other classes, and they're going to be more active in outside activities as well, such as sports, clubs, and other organizations. In an article written by Sharon Bryant in 2014 titled How Children Benefit from Music Education in Schools, she found that schools that have a music program actually have higher attendance rates versus schools that don't. Schools that do offer music programs and music classes have a 93.3% attendance rate, while schools that do not have an 84.9% attendance rate. She also found that because of this, schools with music programs have an overall higher academic achievement rate because students are at school more often, so they're learning more often. She also found that students who study music are more likely to get into the university of their choice, again related to the fact that they're at school, they're learning, they're absorbing more information, and they're having higher academic achievements. In an article written by Jenny Silverstone in 2018 titled Tuning In: 6 Benefits of Music Education for Our Kids, she found that students who study music develop better study habits because they are more disciplined with practicing their instruments, and they're used to having this routine of you have to do this, this, and this every single day in order to maintain your achievement on your instrument. So they transfer that to another part of their lives, such as studying for math, science, history, all of the other courses that people deem to be more important. So if we were to keep music education in our schools, it would benefit not only music, but the other ones as well. So just imagine a school that's so well-rounded because of their music program. So what can you do? What can you do now that you know all of this information about how music education can help us? Well, NAFME recently released an advocacy flyer that told many different ways that you can help. You can donate to a music education organization or charity such as NAFME itself or the VH1 Save the Music Foundation. And you can also donate your birthday on Facebook now. That's a big common thing that people are doing. You can use your birthday to donate to charities. You can get involved in your school district's Title IV planning process. You can volunteer in the classroom or in your band boosters program, choir boosters, orchestra boosters, whatever program you have. You can help with that. You can reach out to local media sources and tell them all about how music education is super important to you and to your children and to your school district. Or you could even invite school board members, supervisors within your district or city or county. You can invite lawmakers just to show them how important music is to you and to the people around you. And if these people who have a higher authority than we do as teachers and students, they might realize hey, this is super important. It's helping us in other places of our lives, and it should just be something that is really enforced in our schools. So I thank you for your time and attention, and I hope you enforce the advocacy for music education. Thank you.